Hey guys, and welcome back to another speed build. So today we're building another suburban house, and this house actually shares a lot of features from the previous suburban house that I built. So I figured they would belong in the same neighborhood, and if you want to use this house, I built this in the Llama Lagoon neighborhood in Newcrest. So yeah, and you can pair it up with the previous house I built because they belong in the same neighborhood. Essentially, I built them in the same neighborhood. So yeah, and this house was based off a house that I found on Zillow, and it was this very beautiful suburban home in Portland, Oregon. The exterior of the house is pretty much exactly the same, but I changed up the back of the house because in the real life house the backyard is very small, but this house is so big and it just would not feel right if they had a small backyard. So I did change that up a bit, and I ended up putting a pool and this nice little fire pit area and a grill with a little garden on the side. So I thought that was a very nice feature of this house. And for the interior of the house, it actually reminds me of most YouTubers' houses, like the way it has this open floor plan. It reminds me a lot of Jenna Marbles and Colleen Ballinger's homes. I feel like all YouTubers have the same house, they low-key all live in the same neighborhood. So yeah, there's that. And I actually started building this house a month ago, and I only just finished it today. I procrastinated so much and I just had no motivation to finish this house. So by the last few clips of me furnishing some of the bedrooms, you can tell that I'm being very lazy, and some of the bedrooms are just not that good because I just wanted to finish this house. And this is one of my favorite parts of the house. I really like the landscaping in the front. I really got out of my comfort zone because normally I don't landscape this much because I don't think I'm good at it. But the front of the house is so empty, and I feel like it really needed that landscaping. And the original house had a similar style of landscaping. But yeah, and I don't know, I was just scared of making it very overwhelming to look at, but in the end I feel like I pulled it off and it looks very complete, and it just ties together the entire look of the house. So yeah, and I didn't really know how to fill up the space in the grass area of the backyard, so I just put these flower boxes, and you can delete the flower bushes if you want to make your Sims have a garden. So yeah, and here I'm working on the kitchen. It's a very nice clean white kitchen. I really love all white kitchens in real life, but for some reason they're very hard to pull off in The Sims because The Sims doesn't really have very good white swatches. I feel like we need more counters in The Sims, but we still don't for some reason. And I didn't really clutter up the kitchen that much because I feel like the family that will live in this house is very rich and probably prefers to keep things clean, or they would hire someone to keep it clean because they do have 5 children. So yeah, and I like this entrance area, and this house does have a separate formal dining room. It was kind of hard to furnish because it was really small, and I ended up losing most of the footage of me furnishing this house. So this part isn't really an authentic speed build, because what I did to like recover the footage of me furnishing this is that I just ended up placing all the objects in the family inventory, and I just like filmed me refurnishing the entire house just so I would have footage of me like having it furnished. And yeah, so there's that. And I really like this living room area. It's very spacious and it's like very gameplay friendly. I figure that since I hate how like most large homes tend to be very laggy and hard to play in, but I feel like this house is very gameplay friendly, which I like, and I did test it and it plays very nicely. Like there doesn't seem to be any routing issues, and my sims seem to be like using most of the objects fine. And I normally don't include footage of me furnishing bathrooms because they all look the same, but for the bathroom in this house I did like change up the way I furnish it. Like I included that separate shower area, which I really like, and I put up windows for the glass, and I use a shower from university, so that was fun. And here, this is still the first floor of the house, and I'm putting like this game room area. It's quite small, but this hallway thingy leads to the gym area. There's just like the treadmill, those exercise machine thingies, and a punching bag. So yeah, and there's also a separate guest room. You can also use that as the butler's bedroom, because like since the Sims living here are gonna be kind of rich, so they'll probably have a butler to keep things tidy and neat, so they would live there. And yeah, this house is also kind of expensive. It was around like 200,000 simoleons, but that's to be expected. And there is this office area, but like I had a very hard time furnishing this area, so like it's probably the worst part of this build. I don't really like that room. And here's the upstairs hallway area thingy, and I just put like another desk space with a bookshelf on the back and another computer area, which I like. And here is another teenage girl's bedroom. I really love this room. It's very cozy and clean, gives me like main character vibes in a coming of age film. So yeah, and here is like another teen area, and this is probably like the older sister's bedroom. Figured she'd be like in college, so I guess her things tend to be, I don't know, like more on the mature side, but like still on the teenage side, if that makes sense. And here's the other girl's bedroom. Like I imagine them being like twin girls. They're very girly. They like pink, purple, and they're just very fun. They're just like the life of the family. Like I don't know. And they like doing everything together. I mean, it depends on how you want to play in this house. Like you could have twin girls, or just like not like twins, but like just young girls. So yeah, and I did have like kind of a hard time furnishing this room too, because I don't really give my children Sims like their own bedroom, so I'm not too familiar with children's furniture and decorations, so there's that. And yeah, and I love the bears that come with the Sims. I wish we had like tiny versions of them, like the ones we had in the Sims 2. And here's the one brother's bedroom. Like this family only has one boy, and I figured they could be the eldest of the siblings. As you can see, they're very mature. And yeah, originally I was planning on like having a house for like all girls with twin boys as the youngest. And yeah, and here is the master bedroom. I really could not be bothered to furnish this room properly, so it's very kind of lazy. I'm sorry for that. It's very white, just it's for old people basically. And this speed build is gonna come to an end, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to download it, the link is gonna be in the description. So thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, bye guys.